Hi everyone. I'm here to tell you today about DePelsion's Children's Center. There are 6 locations in the Houston area. I'll give you the addresses to all 6 of them. One is on 4950 Memorial Drive, Houston, Texas, 77007. The other one is on 1300A Bay Area Boulevard, Houston, Texas, 77058. The next one is on 1610 James Bowie Drive, Suite number A dash 111, which is located in Baytown, Texas, 77520. The next one is on 10435 Greenbow, Suite 101, Stafford, Texas, 77477. And the next one is 1600 Lakefront Circle in the Woodlands, Texas, 77380. And lastly, 1700 FM 517E, Suite B, which is in Dickinson, Texas, 77539. So if any of the people who are taking this class in Texas, you have a variety of places that you can go to if you would like to do an internship at DePelsion's Children's Center. Just a little background about DePelsion's. The founder, her name is Kiza Payne DePelsion, and she was a widowed teacher, nurse, and social worker. She was 64 years old, and she was working for a place called Bayland Homes, which was an orphanage for children between the ages of 6 and 12. Well, Miss DePelsion didn't like turning away children who didn't meet their criteria of between the ages of 6 and 12, so she asked a friend of hers to open up a room to house, specifically at the time, 3 orphaned infants. And after that, she opened up what was called the Faith Home in 1892, which was a safe haven for unwanted and abandoned children. So, needless to say, this facility, this agency, this organization has been operated purely on the love and will to help children who are at risk and unwanted or abandoned. So their mission is to strengthen the lives of children by enhancing their mental health and physical well-being. That's what their mission states. And they also offer a variety of other programs. When I went to the agency, I got a couple of pamphlets to that talk about the different services that they offer. One is mental health. They offer mental health services, basically full-range psychiatrist services, including consultations, psychiatric consultations, and medication management. So if this is the field you want to go into during social work, this is a good place to go for. Another service they offer is foster care. In this particular pamphlet, it tells you about who can become a foster parent, the people, the children who need foster care, the ages and whatnot, and what are some of the requirements of becoming a foster parent, and support after you've gone through the foster care process and whatnot. And they give you a lot of information on how to contact them in this pamphlet as well. The next one is adoption. They have adoption services. They talk about also in this one who can adopt, the ages available, children who are available for adoption. When you adopt through DePelsion's, they have a lot of things that let you know about. It's completely different process. And they also offer support services post-adoption, after adoption. So good information to have. Next one is parent education. This one actually encompasses not just children but also the parents. This facility knows how hard it is to be a parent at times, and so they offer parenting classes for parents, typically around common challenges that parents face, which are child development, communication, positive discipline, stress management, problem solving, and health and safety. Um, Also, which is I think really interesting, is this facility offers help with children who are going through a divorce. Their parents are going through a divorce, so I think that's pretty neat. Kids First, parents who are enrolled in helping children cope with a divorce, they go through a class as well. And co-parenting for kids' sake, you have to register for this one online. Classes for divorcing families. This one also has a lot of good information about it, helping kids, basically the same thing that the other pamphlet had, but this is more for classes for parenting and whatnot. And another interesting one is that they offer autism services. Kind of falls under the mental health scope. They have assessments, groups for parents and who have children who have autism, and for the autism scope, they have assessments. If you feel like your child may be falling under that, they have assessments by professionals to see if perhaps that is something that you're going to have to consider getting help for your child who may have autism, and whatnot. So this is pretty interesting. There are other services the program this agency offers. They didn't have pamphlets there, but I did look. I did get some more information, and this is probably more of the reasons why I would like to do my internship at DePelsions, is because they offer prevention services. One of the programs, they offer at-risk youth programs. One of them is called No Kidding. It's an education for children, telling them the challenges of youth parenthood. I think that's pretty interesting, just because youth pregnancies are so high nowadays. They also offer runaway and homeless youth programs. So they offer counseling in emergency shelters for runaways and homeless, specifically in the Fort Bend area. They also offer services to at-risk youth, which is called STARS, which counsel and educates provides counseling and education to support families in crisis in the Harris County, Fort Bend, and Waller counties. And Skills for Success, which is a substance abuse prevention program for particularly Galveston County communities, schools, families, and whatnot. And then lastly, they offer residential treatment to children and adolescents suffering from mental, emotional, or behavioral problems, which either interfere or inhibit normal functioning in their families. So their hope in that treatment area is to help the children develop coping skills, internal controls, and social skills to transition into their home, into a healthy home. So just based off of all of the stuff that I've discovered from this agency, the one that kind of has me pinned down the most is probably the programs they offer for prevention for at-risk youth, because that's the population that I want to work with. I have a little more experience with that population, so I'd like to continue into that population, and hopefully I will be able to get an internship there. And if anybody in the Houston area or in Texas, with the areas that I gave information earlier to, you can also apply and see if they'll take you. I know that for a fact they said that their internships for this year going into the next year are already full, and I think even towards the beginning of next semester, next year, the 2013. So if you're wanting to apply now, because whenever our internships are coming, you're going to want to be able to get in there, and if it's something you think you'll like, then you can do it. So thank you for your time, and have a great day.